over here. The touchstone is over here. Let's take this tree right here. And let's set down a little bit of grass just to make it a little bit easier to get into. There we go. Square it up just a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this outside layer here. Again, I'm just sucking it up. Get it out of our way. A little bit of resources. Now, we need a door to get into our tree. The door is going to be 2 blocks high. We're not going to be able to go very deep into this tree, but we'll go back as far as we can, just to set up our little world. Nothing special, just a place to craft and call temporary home. And more than likely we'll fix this tree when we're done. We'll put everything back in it. So let's see how far we can go. We're going to want to go exploring at night because we're going to want some coal. Coal is something that you need for torches, brighter torches I should say, as well as you use it in other recipes. Typically you have to have what's called an extractor to get it, but if you go out at night you can find it in treasure chests, which I love. So here we go, we've got a little bit, opened up enough to have like a little nice little hideaway while we build our town. So let's do this. Let's move our touchstone from the unprotected outside in the place we're building and put it in our little temporary shelter. All we do is boom, we replace it, and now it's reset, which I absolutely love. It's great for exploring if you go out and about and you don't have a teleporter on you and you find a place you really love. You can set your touchstone down temporarily till you can get a teleporter, teleport to a nearby friend's house maybe, and then you can get home that way. Now let's take a look. We need to, oops, I didn't want to do that. Light it up a bit because it's going to be night. So we want to hit Q for our crafting. And I've already got recipes. But now you see in this world I haven't made any of these recipes. So they are coated with this blue, gray, and a star. Meaning I have not created any of these things. Right now, I just want a simple light. We've got the things for the moss torch. We picked up the moss earlier. We've got the wood. So let's craft. It gives us 8. Yay. Hit number 7, which is what it is on our bar. And we can put down a little bit of light source in our house. Now, if we had monsters on, we would want a door to our house to keep them out. So let's see if we have any resources for a door. I don't think we do yet. We need vines and we need beeswax. We don't have those. We're also going to need a processor. We may have to go out and get some stone. It's been a long time since I made one. Yes, we need stone and vines. When you click on it, it tells you exactly what you need. And these little arrows allow you to shift to different things that you may have in your inventory. Okay, so let's get some stone and some vines, and then we can go from there. Now, we saw that there was a cave nearby. We've got a couple of torches. I don't know if I can remember where that is, but we'll see. I do want to nab this flower right here called the yellow flower. It's a little bit of a light source, but it's also used in crafting potions and such. I wonder what's in this. There's some wood in there. This is odd. I like it. I like odd things in the game. So cool. There might be a cave entrance down here. A lot of times these type of leaves in tree. Yeah, there we go. Cool. There's a hidden cave entrance right here. So let's move some of this block out so we can get down safely. And in this game you can jump 2 blocks. Looks like we went down a couple. Yeah, we want to take this top one out so we can get up and down safely. Alright, and the monster should not hurt us because we've got it on creative. And we want to take out that mushroom. We'll replace it with a piece of grass just to make it look pretty. Now we don't really want to fall too deep because we don't want to take damage and die. So let's put a light and see what we've got going. Looks to be a rather deep cave, perhaps. There we go. Ooh. Now, you see how that red block comes up? That means that we can't just suck that up. We've got to have the wood mining cell. Open your crafting. What does it take? This is our wood mining cell. We need vines. Vines are imperative. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hop out of here real quick. We're going to set down a little torch right here to remind us of where our entrance is. And we're going to look for some vines. Vines typically grow on the cragwood trees, the smaller ones. Let's see if we can find a smaller one in the vicinity that has some vines on it. And I see one straight across. I like to go to the bogs because you can get some great vines there. One of my pet peeves is what I call tree topping. People will take down the trees up to the point that they can reach, and then they leave the rest of the tree just hanging in the air. No, no, no. I hate it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to suck up these blocks. It takes the vines off them. I'm going to open my inventory back up, and I'm going to replace the blocks with the regular wood that no longer has the vines on it, so it doesn't leave a hole and an awful looking ugly tree. We don't want that. But we need the vines, so we'll take them out and replace. And we still got a really pretty tree. As you can see, it's starting to get nighttime. A lot of times I do my crafting at night because I'll have creatures on, of course, and it can get kind of hairy if you don't have armor and a decent sword to fight them. But I will try to show you a trick if I'm able to, since we're on peaceful. Although if we were to take a swing at the mobs, I think they would fight us back. So now we've got our vines. We want to go ahead and get that wood power cell. There you see these are all lit up, and we can craft one. It automatically puts it in your slot 1. Let's head down into our cave again. Oh, I can't breathe. So sorry. Oh, we're going to take out this block and make a little path. A little bit wider so it's not so scary. I hate falling and heights. Hate it. Just gives us a little bit more to work with, a little bit bigger area. I don't know if you noticed, but the sucking up of materials is a lot faster when you have a cell equipped. Unfortunately, the cell durability is not that good in the game. Aha, there's a pig down there, a nighttime piggy. I need this stone. Let's wander down a little bit and see just how our cave looks. Put down some more lights. Nice, not a bad little walkway to get down. And when we can, we will make more powerful lights because it also will stop the spread of monsters. Again, not that that's a concern for us right now. And there's a nighttime rockster over there. Oops, and I'm out of torches, so we're not going to go that far. See if we can find our way back up again. I tend to get lost in caves easily. I know you can hear my computer in the background, sorry. Remember I told you the yellow flowers, they give a little bit of glow. Great. There we go. Alright, so let's go over to our little makeshift treehouse. See if we can get that door or that processor crafted. I thought we picked up some stone. Only 4 stone. So apparently that's not enough. We need 8. I hear a Miro. There he is. He's out walking around. We can take a look at him. Ugh, I don't like them. But we're going to head back down into this cave because I failed and did not give us enough sources. Batteries. Bad. We need to suck up some more of this stone. Let's get this dirt out of the way. Sounds like the Miro is walking on top of us, or maybe he decided to join us. Alright. Let's see if we have enough on us to make some more torches. We do. Okay, take a look. We've got 11. Not bad. And we'll get a lot more once we get lower level. And we can suck out some of this bedrock. But as you can see, it's red. So that means we need a stone mining cell. So stone is something that we really need. A lot of. Just making a little area in here. And this dirt we will use probably to fill in our town. So I'm not worried about making it look super pretty. It is a cave. Hello, Shiny. Sorry, I just noticed you. And please ignore my cold and my only second ever stream. So I don't know if you're still here, but hi. Welcome. Alright, so I've got my stone and I'm going to try to find my way out again.